everyone. I got a ukulele. Um, and, I think I make some pretty alright music with it. So, speaking of music, I'm here to present to you I'm gonna turn the microphone volume down just a peep. I'm here to present to you my musical thoughts from August 24th to September 24th. Yes, I know it is August. Yes, I know it is October. I've been busy. I have a lot of schoolwork. I'm sorry. Complain to my teachers. Anyway, so I'm here. On October 24th, I got a good idea, and I was like, what if I documented, because I was watching Lizette G's The Last 3 Months, and I think that's a good series. And I was like, what if, what if I did a series where I just documented my musical thoughts for a month, just random musical thoughts that I could talk about, and then I just let it out there. I just recorded it, see what comes of it, and just put it out there. This will give me a way to make some good content, because my channel's been like radio silent for like 2 months. Even though I have uploaded a video, it just got blocked. Love YouTube copyright, dude. Love it. Favorite thing. I do have other music stuff and non-music stuff in the works. Probably won't be out by the time this is out. I'm probably just gonna like draw something for it and then upload it, because that's what I like. I like having whatever. But yeah, let's just get started with my first musical thought that I downloaded, which is that Lockdown by Anderson .Paak is so good. So good. So good. So, I've had vaguely positive feelings towards Anderson .Paak since like 2017, 2018, but last year is when I started like really trying to get into him and stuff, and I really vibe with everything that I've heard from him. Pretty much. Like, he totally carried... He carried on R&P, my dude. Like, he bodied that. He carried, dude. Like, And, like, Tense, you get it. You got it. Tiny Desk Concert is good, but Lockdown is my favorite of the songs that artists released about, like, the Black Lives Matter movement and stuff. My second favorite one's probably Bigger Picture, like everyone. What can I say? I'm a basic. Bigger Picture's a good song. I don't like Lil Baby like that. I like Drip Too Hard. Drip Too Hard slaps. But, like, I can't get into any other Lil Baby song that I've heard. I just can't do it. It's not my stuff. I'm glad people vibe with it. I don't vibe with it. I think there's better trap out there. But, Bigger Picture's good and all. And there are other songs that were cool too, like Chris Patrick did Immortal Man. That was really good. But Lockdown is just at the top of my list, man. Like, every single bar in that song is just, every line is just hitting at something different. And the instrumental is so jazzy, and the outro where there's like the light singing, where it's like, da da, we ain't gonna stop if they tell us to. You know what I'm talking about. You already know what I mean. That's the stuff right there, bro. That's the stuff right there. Like, the thing where he was like, you quiet when they killing people, but you speak loud when we riot. Got opinions coming from a place of privilege? Ooh, that hit. That hit, dude. That hit right where it needed to. Jeez, man. That whole song is just full of bars like that. And the J-Rock, like, freestyle verse. Man, go listen to that song. Go listen to that song. Like, I'm telling you. It's wonderful. It's spectacular. It's like up there for like single of the year for me. Not even gonna lie, dude. There's been some good singles out this year, but that one's probably at or near the top for me. It's just everything's like poignant in that song. It's just on point the entire time. And the next one is, so I listened to Ginger when it came out, and I thought it was a good album. It's their worst album. That's my opinion. I'm under the opinion that Ginger's Brockhampton's worst album. And that by no means it's bad. It's not a bad album. It's a good album. It's just all their other albums have more stuff that I want on them. You know what I mean? Like, Iridescence has got more, like, the weird songs, and they have more bangers. Like, they have, like, Jover. They also have, like, District. District is such a weird song. I'm pretty sure District's the really weird one. And then Saturation 3 is just all solid, except, like, one maybe. And Saturation 2 is full of bangers, and Saturation 1's got, like, Gold and Star and stuff, and, like, Milk and Boys, those songs, you know, classics. But, the track that I most looked over through my original listening, the two tracks are Ginger and Big Boy. And that was a mistake. Big Boy is a good song. I like it. I like Joba's verse, because it's, like, unhinged in a way that I am. I feel that. I feel unhinged. I feel like emotionally unstable, and that song feels that verse feels emotionally unstable, and it hits. But Ginger is my second favorite song on that album. Now, it rocketed up. I don't know what happened. It just affects me now. It just affects me differently. Like, I can just feel it. When I listen to Ginger now, it's like a punch to the gut. It's like I get a feeling with specific songs where it's just like I just feel like I need to start crying, and I feel like I got punched in the stomach, but in a good way. And it's like I can't describe it with words. It's just one of those feelings. It's so intense that you can't explain it. And that happens, a couple songs that happens with, let me think. The ending of Pink and White by Frank Ocean springs to mind. The bridge on I Don't Love You Anymore. The part in Yo Girl in Heathers, where it's like Veronica's running on fumes now. That part. And the very ending of Say No to This on Hamilton with the 3 notes. Those 3 notes are haunting. Anything that's like a lot of different orchestral songs that I've heard over the years just have that just punch to the face where it's like, I'm not ready for this. I feel like my body's about to explode, but in a good way. And I kind of just have to be ready for it. The first song I heard it happened with that I remember is Teenage Fantasy. The first song that it happened like super strongly with. I went to the bathroom and I cried. I just cried for 5 minutes. It just happened. And yeah, Ginger did that to me, and I wasn't expecting it, and I have to be ready for it when I listen to one of those songs, because if I'm ready for it, I can be fine, but if I'm not, it's just messing me up, and I don't even know, just the whole song is just, it just messes me up. Like, I'm a simp for Bareface. I know it's not No Simp September anymore. I can do it if I want to. But I love Bareface. I love Bareface. Bareface is my favorite Brockhampton member. Miles, go listen to his music. Go listen to Miles. Love his stuff. He's been like, why do you think Bareface is the best Brockhampton member? And he just is. He just is. He just is. You can't dissuade me from that. I like all the rest of them pretty much equally, except Bareface. He's my favorite. And his part is just awesome. It's fun to sing along with, even though it like physically hurts me to sing along to. Which I feel like is just like a weird thing, dude. I probably shouldn't be singing along to it, but I do it anyway. You know why? Because who's gonna stop me? Nobody is the answer. Except my own throat pain. But yeah, Ginger just affects me wholly differently than it did when I first listened to it. And in the month of September, I finally came around on Blueberry Faygo by Lil Mosey. I don't know if anyone cares about that song anymore, but the first time I listened to it, I was like, this is a nothing song, I don't care. And then I listened to it again, and I was like, okay, this is fine. And And then I kept listening to it, and I was like, this is happy, and I like it. And then I kept listening to it, and now I'm like, alright, I just need a party. I just need a happy song. So that was my go-to happy song for a little bit. So yeah, that's the whole thought. So I listened to Love and Happiness by Al Green, like, towards the middle of September, again. Because, you know, that's one of those songs that you can't listen to too much. Like, there are some songs where it's like, I love this song, but I can't listen to it too much because it spoils the magic of, like, listening to it again for the first time in, like, 2 months. Same thing with Between the Sheets. Like, I gotta save those. They're just, like the classic songs, you just gotta save them so that when you listen to them again, it just hits. It just hits you. But the opening guitar in Love and Happiness, it goes so hard. It's like, and it's like a slap. It's like, I didn't expect it. I thought it was just like a little guitar thing. No, it's just a whole like 15 seconds of just amazing. Like, for real, dude. The next thing, I did not want to get into Mother Mother. I didn't want to, and then I heard too much, like, I heard a bunch of clips of Mother Mother songs on TikTok, and then I was like, fine, I'll listen to Mother Mother. I should have listened to Mother Mother sooner. I should have done it. I was foolish. I was a foolish little baby. I was a foolish little piss baby. And I just, you know, they got so many good songs. They got Wrecking Ball, You Gotta Wanna Be the Drummer in the Band. They have Verbatim, which is about how it's about how gender norms are dumb and don't help anyone, and I love that. I vibe with that. And also about other things, probably, but I focus on the gender norms are dumb because I can relate, because I'm non-binary. And me and the homies hate gender norms, okay? Me and the homies hate gender roles. They don't do anything. They don't help anybody, okay? I'm not gonna launch into that discussion. We don't need to have that discussion right now. But they do. They're useless. They don't do anything. They just make non-binary people feel bad. Like, that's it. That's it, dude. But yeah, they got Verbatim. They have Oh Anna. They have the one about the sea. Body, which I'll talk about next month. Because that song, that song messes me up, mate. Yeah. And another thing that I took way too long to listen to is Ungodly Hour by Chloe X Halle. And then Miles, go listen to his music, finally convinced me to actually listen to it. And I should have done it way sooner. Once again, I was the foolish piss baby that we all knew I was. And, you know, there's not too much you can say about Ungodly Hour by Chloe X Halle. The song or the album. There is a lot you can say about the album, but, like, the song is just wonderful. You just have to hear it. It's one of those things, you just gotta hear it, dude. You just gotta listen to it and hear just the sheer magnificence of that song. It's just so great, guys. So, yeah. And, you know, it's just, like, even the ones that, there are no skips on that album. That's one of those albums with no skips. No skips. I wouldn't skip a song. Like, even the interludes are good. But, like, my favorite songs are Ungodly Hour, of course. Duh. I like Busy Boy, even though it started off really weird. And I was like, this is weird, I don't like this. And then I listened to it and I was like, okay, this is good. I vibe with this, but I don't know why they did that beginning. And then Do It, that's the one I've listened to the most because of the ads. But, you know, it's a good song. And then my favorite song on the album is Tipsy. Cause, you know, I just feel like, you know, we need we need a song about, like, being, you know, it's just a good time. It's just a fun time. I was gonna say something else, but I'm not gonna say it anymore, and you'll just have to live wondering what I was gonna say in the first place. And now, moving on to Future Nostalgia by Dua Lipa. Those two might be my favorite. So far in the year, Ungodly Hour and Future Nostalgia are my favorite albums. And Future Nostalgia is Ungodly Hour is there because, you know, the singing on display is just wonderful. But Future Nostalgia is on there because it's just full of bangers. Every song's a banger. Every single song is a banger. Except, like, Boys Will Be Boys. I like it, but it feels out of place on the album. But it's still like a 6.5 out of 10 song. And when the low point of your song by a quite big margin is a 6.5, that should say something. My favorite song shifts every time I listen to or think about the album. And most times it cycles between Future Nostalgia if I'm feeling daring that day. Pretty Please is a safe choice. Break My Heart is a safe bet too. Jeez, man, when the beat drops out in the chorus, which is like, oh no, that, the beat drops, delicious, scrumptious, my guy. And then, Levitating was the first song that wasn't a single that I heard off the album, and great song. Like, I need you, moonlight, you're my starlight, I need you all night, come on dance with me, I'm levitating. I didn't mean for this to become into me just singing, it just happened. That's just how the song goes. And then also, Good in Bed. I didn't expect Good in Bed. Good in Bed just hit me. Like, I was listening to it and I was like on a road trip, and then it was just like, I know it's really bad, and messing with my head. I was like, what? Like, that chorus, that's probably my favorite chorus in the whole album. And that whole album is filled with great choruses, and that one's just the top one. Like, and Love Again? Love Again is a good chorus too. Love Again samples Your Woman by White Town? What? I heard that song for the first time when I was, I think 9. I was 9 or 10, and then it stuck in my brain, and I kept wanting to know what song it was, and I just knew the lyrics where it was like, I could never be your woman, and I tried to find it one time, and then I found it, and I just listened to it a bunch, and I never thought it would be sampled in a pop song, but it was, and it's great, and Love Again is great. And just listen to the album. Just listen to it. Just do it. Don't be me. Don't wait too long. Just listen to it. If you like disco, just do it. Also listen to Boogie Oogie Oogie. That's not new that's not a new song, but you know what? Sometimes you gotta go back and listen to the old songs. I literally just talked about Love and Happiness. That song didn't come out recently, and neither did Boogie Oogie Oogie. But guess what? Boogie Oogie Oogie is great. So, yeah. And then, the next one is really long playlists are great. I have 2 playlists on Spotify. One that I made for my dad on his birthday this year, and that I don't really listen to. And one that I started in 8th grade. So, an amount of years ago. I'm sorry, I'm tired, I don't feel like doing math. 2 years ago. I couldn't count from 10 to 8, really? That was like the pinnacle of math that I couldn't do. Anyway, yeah, I started it then, and then I added a bunch of music. I didn't add some for a while, and I recently started adding some again. And I believe it's 11.5 hours long. Those are my favorite types of playlists, because you can just go onto the playlist, click shuffle, and you can just listen to it all day. If you have just like a ton of work, I just put on that playlist and just go through it. Or punk rock, if I'm like tired and need like a boost, like a punch boost, just like a punch to the stomach of like energy. Just listen to some punk rock. And then They Them by Atlas. This is the last one. But They Them by Atlas? Go listen to They Them by Atlas. Love some non-binary rappers. I listened to 3 of them so far. If you have recommendations, let me know. I will listen. I will do it. I'll do it. And this song just hits a chord, man. Like, just the confidence of the gender non-conformity is just, I vibe with it. I vibe with it. It just strikes a key with me. And you know what? That's the good stuff. So what are your takeaways from this? Go listen to Ungodly Hour by Chloe X Halle. Go listen to Future Nostalgia. And go listen to the song Boogie Oogie Oogie. Alright? Alright. I'll talk to y'all later. Sorry for the vocal fry, that was weird. Whatever. I'll talk to y'all later. Don't forget to distrust authority, and I'll see y'all next time.